Good evening. Welcome again to the Blanco Business Buzz segment. It's a segment of Meta News Business, and I'm El Blanco. This is the business segment for Horizon Worlds, which is Horizon Worlds' premier news source, and that's Meta News, run by Miss Rocks. And we have a lot to bring to you again tonight in terms of good information based on business. And tonight, what we're going to do, we're going to interview BlackSandz, and we're going to interview Trouble, because they have a world in here called Idea to Empire that's going to bring all types of business opportunities to our Horizon World members. And first, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for showing up tonight and being our guest tonight.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
for having us. Thank you.
And we're going to start out with our first question for the night is we want you to basically tell us where you're from, why you're here, and what are you here to do.
Okay. I'll start. I am from Indiana, and I'm here in the metaverse to basically pursue my passion of helping entrepreneurs to get started in business and helping to take them to the next level and whatever that means for them where they are at that moment.
What about you, Trouble?
Nice. I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm here as well to help inspire entrepreneurs to become more than what they think they can become through education and guidance. A lot of times, individuals might have the best idea in the world, but they don't have the guidance to actually make it happen. So we're here to help you make it happen.
Okay, so I guess just like I've come into this space as well, and I've looked at the demographics just from talking to a lot of different people, and I see there's a big need for someone to guide people into entrepreneurship. I see there's a lack of business knowledge, a whole lot of lack of business acumen, because
Oh yeah.
some of these terms, business terms, are they're not familiar with, as well as they're not familiar with procedures that must take place before you can even start a business. So I think that by you guys having your business concept, because I've been to your world, I want you to tell them a little bit about your world and what they can expect by coming to your world to help them go from their idea to coming up with their own empire.
Absolutely. So we have a few different things that we're doing at Idea to Empire. So the first thing I think, which is our foundation, are the entrepreneurial and business workshops. We've just started those. In fact, we had two workshops already, so super excited about going forward with that. The workshops are 1 hour, Monday nights, 9 to 10. And it literally takes them, if you start from the beginning and go through the end, all the way from idea through till launch. And so it just kind of helps them, give them a nice high level overview of the things that they need to do when they're in business. And then we follow up with that with our consulting, and Trouble is our consultant extraordinaire. And he will sit with them one on one and give them any consultation that they need to help them individually, get to the next level of what they need. And then a third arm that we have of the business is bringing real world businesses into the metaverse and helping connecting them with, whatever platform they're looking for. And then finally, we have our Maverick pitch competition. You want to talk
Yeah,
more
so we
about
have the
that?
Meta Maverick pitch competition. It's very similar to I'm pretty sure you guys heard of Shark Tank. So the
Oh
TV show
yes.
Shark Tank is based on investors investing in people, product, or service. And we plan on doing the same thing in the metaverse. It's called the Meta Maverick Pitch. And we have a few investors that will help entrepreneurs that's aspiring to gain capital for their business ventures. But the first part of that, like I tell everybody, it's very important to go to these workshops. So with these workshops, to give you the knowledge and information on how to even be able to become ready to do a pitch, or a little bit more knowledge about your individual industry.
Okay, so you said pitch. So in this field of work, one word you will hear, one term you will hear all the time given to entrepreneurs is, "What's your elevator pitch?" So if you don't know what an elevator pitch is, that's the reason why you should definitely be at these early workshops to get that overview. Because to be able to be in a competition to pitch your business, you must be able to say what your business is in a couple of sentences. You know what you're here for, what the purpose of that business, the intent, and even the goal within that business. You must be very succinct with it. On top of that, you must know enough about the business, the market, the target market, and you know what I'm saying, what's out there, what's available. And like right now, I was on a podcast last night and we talked about what's going on in Africa, which is very paramount to what's going to take place around the world. It's going to affect everything from business abroad to business over here. So it's very important that you take advantage of these free workshops. It's very important that you go over there and you get your tour, you sit down with them. It's very important that I guess rearrange your schedules to the schedules that they have if you want free workshops, because that's going to help you beyond beyond the things that I've been trying to do individually here. I've been giving you free guidance on how to set up your business plans and things like that, and yet and still, people aren't that familiar yet. They don't know why. They don't know why they need to know these things that I'm presenting to them. So now I see that you guys are here. That's excellent. It's going to provide something that they can come to. You're keeping a schedule. And it's just perfect. It's a perfect idea that I see. Now, could you talk a little bit more about how you've been reaching out to other Horizon members that can contribute to this cause? What have you been offering out to other Horizon members who have, I guess, something to contribute to that?
So one of the things that we do is we reach out to other subject matter experts to become facilitators. And so we have a couple of facilitators already that are presenting workshops. So G Dews, aka Glenda Giles, is one who does our financial workshops as well. Hopefully, El Blanco is going to be doing a segment on marketing of some sort in the very near future. And so we're connecting with individuals that, either that's their business and what they do, or they work for a company and that's their expertise. And so we're reaching out to them. And then Trouble is also, go ahead.
Now I was going to say, like I was telling everybody in general, when it comes to this platform, use this platform for what you want to use it for. Meaning, a lot of times we come here to have fun, which is great, but we're actually having fun and meeting new people. And just say, hey, what do you do for a living? Or tell me a little bit about yourself. And this is how we're building these relationship with these entrepreneurs that's coming to help everyone in a sense. Because once upon a time, they were just somebody walking around in the metaverse and we didn't know who they really were. So just striking a conversation with people in the metaverse, I think it's important. And just not being a troll, I would say. Just getting really to know people and building these foundational relationships. It can become a business or even more.
So I'm hoping that by you guys giving us these real intricate details about the importance of why this, why that, why a workshop, why business, why networking, because I think it's very important that we as a community, we realize that we all need to be moving in a direction of business, period, right? One of the things I explained to this community when I first got here, I was telling them on the significance of, okay, you're complaining about this, you're complaining about these things, right? You're not happy about, how the so-called rules are being, being implemented. So I said, what if you formed your own conglomerate? What if everybody in here formed their own LLC, but the LLCs individually became part of a conglomerate? You started a conglomerate, put it up on an S corp, and created a fund. And then now that fund can be whatever it takes and whatever you need, right? To even set up your own platform. If you want to hire an expert team to give you your own platform like this, start your own. I was telling them the sky's unlimited once you have enough people of like minds doing business. And if you're doing business properly, each business, which is a corporate entity, has access to corporate funds, because that's what it's all about, the corporate funds, to move forward, to forward your business in whatever objective, whatever you got. But that we have at this moment in this time for Horizon World members is to let you know what we have here for the members, what's in place. And all you have to do is come inquire. come and inquire. And you have Idea to Empire sitting right here in front of us. These are the founders of Idea to Empire. They are professionals in the real world, and they're bringing that professionalism to Horizon World for all of you guys who have never had the opportunity to even talk business as much as even work or start.
Definitely. And I just want to touch on a little point on the why, because you asked why, and why is always a great question. The why is this: in life, you're doing two things. You're building your dreams, or you're building someone else's dreams. Now, it's nothing wrong with helping someone else build their dreams if it's in line with your dreams as well. But really keep that in perspective. You're either building someone else's dream or you're building your own. So what we do, we help people that have a dream to be more than what they are right now, see these dreams throughout. Because a lot of us are dreamers, but we never go forward with the dream because of doubt and a lot of other things as well. But we are the person that's going to hold your hand through the process to say, hey, we're going to be here with you to fulfill your dreams. It's going to take some effort on your part. We can't do it for you, but we will walk you through the path.
How do you normally operate so the people out there can figure out how come and see you at your world when they come into Horizon Worlds?
Absolutely. So we have office hours. And that's for anyone that wants to come in and get a tour of the world, or you just want some general information. Okay. So we have Mondays from 12 to noon. And then we have Tuesdays from 6 p.m. Eastern. And all this is Eastern Standard Time. So 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then we have Thursdays from 2 to 4, okay, p.m. And we might add more as we, grow and go along. But those are times that they can come in. And then honestly, we're on often. And so if you catch us online, catch us in the world, we'll be happy to chat with you and give you a tour.
Or if they go on our website.
Or if they go on our website, idea, the number 2, empire.com. Idea, the number 2, empire.com. If they want one-on-one consulting, then they need to make an appointment with that. And they can schedule that again at idea2empire.com, or you can email us at info@idea, the number 2, empire.com. And then we'll set them up with a one-on-one session.
Correct.
Okay, so for Horizon Worlds who don't know for the members who don't know the difference between moving concisely in business or just getting started, we're still using Gmail emails and other emails and such because we are getting started. But once you start using business like .coms and XYZs and things like that as your handle, that means you're now officially operate through a business, and that business has its own domain. And that's another way you can start learning or understanding who's who and who's doing what. There's a group in here right now. I'm not going to call names because I don't want it to appear negative. They're professing to be doing business, and the difference is if you look them up as opposed to looking that group up, you're going to see that this group isn't properly registered properly, or they're not making the proper claims of what they do and so forth and so on. And these are the things that you will learn. You will learn real business when you deal with real people that do this in real life and have done it in real life, and now bringing that opportunity in here. So and the last but not least, so you give them the website, the contact information. Do you have an Instagram, Snapchat, or anything like that where they can just directly hit you on the fly? Do you have those?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So our Instagram is idea, the number 2, empire. I don't have a Snapchat or anything like that, but you can definitely hit us up on Instagram.
Everybody's using Instagram.
Yep, everybody's using Instagram. Yep, and then of course our website.
Okay, so that will conclude tonight's show. I'd like to first thank you guys for sharing all that beautiful information and being here and bringing those opportunities to the community. We need those things. You're making it robust. You're making it very robust. And if I was to ask you who's the number 1 news source in Horizon Worlds, well, who would it be?
Meta News.
Meta News.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. So thank you. So everybody out there, if you want to see this, if you want to see this in its entirety, if you're just getting a snippet of this, you can see us on our YouTube channel. We're Meta News for Horizon Worlds with an S, Meta News for Horizon Worlds VR. And that's our YouTube channel. Give us a few days to get it up. And if you make comments on our news segments or anything that I'm dealing with, always, you can on that comment, when you make that comment, you can request a digital book, and I will get a digital book to you. I got a big long library of almost every topic out there, and if I ain't got it, I'll find it. I'm gonna honor I'm gonna honor that for you. So thank you for tuning in. It's been the Blanco's Business, the Business Buzz, and good night.
Night.
All right, y'all.